Hello, today we are making Georgian kidney bean salad. This is a recipe that I got from NPR and it's not original to me. This is also one of those things that it's different in every household. There's a million, everybody's family has their own variation on it. But this is just pretty much the straight NPR recipe. It's really good. You'll have a hard time not eating all of it, and at least I did. But here are the ingredients. First off, you need 1 whole garlic clove. You need 1 to 2 tablespoons of minced fresh cilantro. This is a little bit past its prime, but this is probably all going to be eaten today anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. 1/2 to 1 whole jalapeno pepper. I like the jalapeno pepper a lot, so I've got 1 large one here, and I'm definitely going to eat all of that. 1/4 cup of walnuts. Fresh ones, good ones. These are from a bulk bin at a health food store, so these are like really tasty. Don't use, nasty old ones just laying around that you meant to put in some brownies. You also need 3 tablespoons of white vinegar. Yes, this is regular, plain, boring white vinegar. You'll be tempted to use something else. Don't, you'll throw the flavor off. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. I used macadamia nut oil. You can use anything you want, just light on the flavor. This is a very bland oil. You don't want to use like olive oil for this necessarily. Again, it may color the flavor too much. If you have light olive oil, that could work. But again, this is not the major flavor component. You need 1 15-ounce can of dark red kidney beans. And it's very important that you rinse and drain these because, again, they'll throw off the flavor. A lot of kidney beans have got extra salt with them and stuff, and you don't want to throw off the seasoning of your recipe with that. These are pretty low sodium, but again, I don't know what you buy, so there you go. And of course, good old salt and pepper. You'll want to start by mincing the garlic clove. If you have a garlic mincer, you can do that. I'm just going to chop it up a little bit here. Once you have your garlic minced, you want to go ahead and put that in the bowl. We need to mince our cilantro. Hopefully it's nice and fresh and already rinsed and ready to go. I'll just do that real quick right here. Again, you can leave it chunkier or you can cut it up really tiny if you have someone in your house that doesn't really like cilantro. To me, the cilantro isn't such a main component in this. All of these parts come together and it makes something that you wouldn't really expect. Really quite good. Alright, now, jalapeno. Last time I made this salad, my thumb felt tingly after cutting up the jalapeno, so I'm going to wear gloves. And part of the fun is making people cringe when you do this, so, little added entertainment there. Plus, your thumb won't feel like hot pepper all day. I usually rinse these off a little bit just in case there's a dust on them or something. So, get your jalapeno pepper. If you like things really hot, this is a little past its prime as well. That should have gone straight through. It's kind of embarrassing. You definitely want to get the seeds out anyway because they'll throw the flavor off. But you want to make sure that you remove all the seeds and then also that white ribbing in there. That stuff is really hot. If you want things really hot, then leave the ribs in kind of like this. Again, get those seeds out. I'm making this to share with a friend of mine who says he likes hot things, but I don't really want to test him, so I'm going to cut the ribs out pretty close on these. So, hot pepper, getting all nice and chopped up. There we go. And add that to the bowl. Again, I made this kind of chunky, but I like hot little surprises in your salad. Okay, now we need 1/2 of a red onion. Definitely want to use a red onion for this because it looks pretty. Next to the kidney beans. It kind of matches them a little bit and it'll stick out so much. You could use white onion, but they're usually the same price, so who cares, right? And add the rest of the onions in. Okay, now all we need to do is add our 1/4 cup of walnuts. Do not be tempted to put these in a food processor. You just want them a little bit chipped up. Some of these are already the right size. You get walnut halves. But again, most important is to use high quality walnuts. Scoop these up, put them in there. And just to review, so far we've put in this bowl 1 clove of garlic minced, 2 tablespoons of minced fresh cilantro, a whole jalapeno pepper with no seeds and no ribs, half of a red onion finely diced, kinda, and a 1/4 cup of walnuts finely chopped. They say finely, I leave them kind of chunky. Next we're going to add basically the dressing. This is the easiest dressing ever. So all you need is 3 tablespoons of plain old white vinegar. I know you're turning your nose up because normally you just use this for cleaning. Yes, it's made from grain spirits. Who cares? It makes this taste right. So here's our 3rd one. And then we need 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Okay. Now, all you have to do is add the kidney beans that you've already rinsed and drained. Very important again that you do that. And salt and pepper. I've made this before, so I basically know how much to add. But again, you know, kidney beans are so yummy. I mean, look at that. Ooh. All right. Looks like a lot, but there's a lot of stuff going on in here, and some grinds of fresh pepper. And then we're going to give it a stir. Make sure you really get this stirred up good. This is a really pretty salad. It's got a lot of nice colors and contrasts in it. And most importantly, it tastes really good. It's originally from Georgia, not United States Georgia, former Soviet Republic Georgia. So, anyway, take a close look. You know you want some. And also this recipe is available from NPR. Their website, npr.org. The article, which I highly recommend, is called Zakouski, Mighty Russian Morsels. And this is from one of, I want to say 5 or 6 recipes on that. And you should try them all because they're really good. So, I'm going to eat this.